Ha 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 ha, yes, yes. It's time for a little fun now. In just a couple of minutes you're going to notice that I'm going to upload 2 videos following this one, immediately following this one. These videos are called Lateral Thinking and Verbal Reasoning. Now, before I just tell you what the differences are between the two, and I must first say thank you Wikipedia for having this information. Lateral thinking is solving problems through an indirect and creative approach, using reasoning that is not immediately obvious and involving ideas that may not be obtainable by using traditional step-by-step logic. The term was coined in 1967 by Edward de Bono. As taught by de Bono, lateral thinking deliberately distances itself from standard perceptions of creativity as either vertical logic, classic method for problem solving, or horizontal imagination, having 1,000 ideas but being unconcerned with the detailed implementation of them. Lateral thinking and problem solving are closely intertwined. When something creates a problem, the performance or the status quo of the situation drops. Problem solving deals with finding out what caused the problem and then figuring out ways to fix it. For example, a production line has established a run rate of 1,000 items per hour. Suddenly the run rate drops to 800 items per hour. Ideas as to why this happened and solutions to repair the production line must be thought of, such as giving the worker a pay rise. Lateral problem solving. Lateral thinking will often produce solutions where the problem appears as obvious in hindsight. That lateral thinking will often lead to problems that you never knew you had, or it will solve simple problems that have a huge potential. For example, if a production line produced 1,000 books per hour, lateral thinking may suggest that a drop in output to 800 would lead to higher quality and more motivated workers, etc., etc., etc. Now, on the opposite side, we have verbal reasoning. Verbal reasoning is understanding and reasoning using concepts framed in words. It aims at evaluating ability to think constructively rather than at simple fluency or vocabulary recognition. Large graduate training schemes are increasingly using verbal reasoning tests to distinguish between applicants. The types of verbals candidates face in these assessments are typically looking to assess understanding and comprehension skills. As an applicant, you will be presented with a short passage of text and will need to answer true, false, or cannot say response to each statement. Verbal reasoning is also related to psychology. Some people have criticized verbal reasoning tests due to their lack of precision, many questions arguably having more than one answer. For example, a question which asks, "When will Joe Bloggs retire?" may expect the testee to respond with the answer, "Joe Bloggs will retire at 65, based on the following 2 sentences taken from a preceding paragraph. Joe Bloggs currently works as a civil servant. Those in the civil service generally retire at 65. However, though the 2 sentences make it probable that Joe Bloggs will retire at 65, it is still a logical possibility that he will continue to work beyond this point, or that he will retire early and live off savings. As a result, ironically, it is possible to be penalized for having too discerning a critical faculty. Additionally, a number of questions ask testees to decide what the central focus of the preceding paragraph is. However, the options provided often afford more than one arguable response. As such, critics suggest that standard IQ tests or numerical reasoning tests are preferable due to their precision. Verbal reasoning suits only certain types of people, and most say they are not intelligence tests, but mind-type tests. Hence where the psychology comes in. So, on that basis, consider the 2 following videos carefully and answer the questions as honestly as you can. Do not think, what would other people give as the answer? No, it's your answer. So I'm expecting to get lots of different answers. You can present your answers to me in various ways. You can leave them in comments underneath the videos. Write down which question you're answering and your answer. You could send them to me, to my inbox, as a message. Put what question you're answering and what your answer is, and even why you gave that answer. It's up to you. Or you could record a video response and submit it as a video response to a particular video, whether it be the one or the other, giving your answers to the specific questions, which I guess would be a lot better, because you can get more information on a video than you can in a comment. And so yes, answer these questions, the following questions, in the following 2 videos, and let's just see how good you are at lateral thinking and verbal reasoning. Now usually you'll be better at one than you are at the other, but do not be disheartened. I mean, just because you've got all the lateral thinking ones right, it doesn't mean that you're going to get all the verbal reasoning ones wrong, and vice versa. You could be like me, and you could sort of like be in the middle. I was going to say you could be like me and you swing both ways, but that just sounds wrong, and I did not want to suggest that some people might be bisexual. But yeah, that's a whole other discussion that I don't want to get into. But yeah, answer those questions, and thank you for watching, and let's see how your minds work. See you soon.